Welcome to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, part 33. Hey folks.
You're a queer fellow.
Quick thing to note, or take note of.
This way.
Imowind can no longer use all her equipment. She's actually stuck with this dagger. How fun. Anyway, what does this mean? Well, it means that, at least for a little bit, Imowind's gonna, well, not be able to hold all too much. So, Garrick, why don't you... Oh no, it's still Imowind. Let's see.
I've done had
Garrick, why don't you carry her things? Probably don't need all these arrows.
With Godspeed.
Although Minx could use them. So, there he goes. Oh, nice. Anyway, we're also going to give the Robe of Fire resistance to her. Help her out a little bit. Although she still pretty much looks like a thief. A little bit different coloration there, but, you know, still much like a thief. Anyway, we're going to rest, regain our spells, and composure. No, we still have our composure. But we are going to regain our spells. Oh, we can't rest yet. Okay, let's go outside. Hi, bandits. We appear to have lost our arrows in you. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's check out... Well, finally check out this extra large tent over here. What we believe to be Tazok's tent. As makes sense, right? Although, why he hasn't come out after he's heard all this ruckus outside, I'm unsure. These are probably locked and we can't open them now.
What do you want?
Alright, Imowen, you didn't memorize any spells. Why don't you learn Spook? That might turn out to be useful. Let's rest again. There we are. Let's quick save before we head on in. And weather forecast for today says death. Hi there.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
I got a date down under. That sounds provocative, actually. Hi there, Raymond. I don't care who you are. No one's to enter Tazok's tent under penalty of death. Then come at me. I have no intention of turning back. You're dead, little worms. Alright, so apparently Raymond, Bridick, and Venk, or Vinsk, are all hostile to us. Okay.
You point.
Minx,
I punch.
why don't you take on Raymond? Vidlaria? I just sneezed there. I'm sorry if that sounds really bad on the mic. Hopefully it doesn't. Anyway, Vidlaria, why don't you cast Magic Missile on Vinx?
Night Singer,
Viconia,
give me power.
why don't you give us a nice, heartwarming chant?
Record.
Donna here, Magic Missile on the magic user.
Yep.
Imowen, why don't you cast Spook on... what's his name? Bridick.
I am at your service.
And Garrick, Magic Missile on the magic user. Oh, there's another guy, Haxed. A hobgoblin archer in the back. Let's see. Laria, Melf's acid arrow on the magic user. He's badly injured now.
Life is
Garrick,
glorious.
Magic Missile on Raymond.
Whatever then.
Donna here, Magic Missile on Raymond.
I care not.
Imowen, your spell failed, so you're just gonna have to sit in the back. Okay, Viconia. Was your spell interrupted? That's too bad. Okay, why don't you heal Minsk? Alright, okay, so Donna here and Garrick, Magic Missile to Raymond to death.
What you want? This way.
Vinx is near death. In fact, with Melf's acid arrow, he's gonna die in the next turn. So let's take on Bridick.
Onto the beach, dear friends!
Yep.
Oh, okay, maybe he won't die. Down here, why don't you do the honors? That's helpful. Okay, everyone, on hacked.
Let's talk more fight.
Let's go ahead and take him out.
You're a queer fellow.
Ooh, Imoen, taken a 7-point hit and is now poisoned. Down here, why don't you take care of that as best you can?
What you want?
Thank you. Alright, that was easy enough. Where's Tazok? Who's this? Okay, interesting.
Tell me all about it.
He does not appear to be hostile. That's the important part.
Nothing to it.
Lots of money. Nice little ring.
Whatever you want.
Yep.
Night Singer.
Viconia, why don't you heal yourself? Minsk leveled up. That's nice. Down here, why don't you carry these magical arrows? Well, no one can really use them at the moment. Alright, Imoen, why don't you go ahead and leave? Oh no.
What
I
you
want
want?
Imoen to do. There we
I've
go.
had enough of this.
An unidentified mage robe, 2 healing potions, color spray scroll, scroll of blindness, and a scroll of friends. 92 gold.
This way.
Right. Garrick, do you have extra room? No, you don't. Let's give the scroll of infravision to Viconia. And can you tell me what this mage robe does? Fire resistance. Well, Imoen already has one. Does it look any different? No. Of course not. Oh well. And can you identify the shield as well? +1, as we thought. Well, Imoen is a thief. However, she does have is a mage. She does have 6 thief levels though, and 36 hit points total. Rather tough for a mage. Many more hit points than down here, and more hit points than even Vidlaria. Let's see, more scrolls, a gem, some money, and a magical longbow. That's rather interesting.
I'm gone.
Alright.
You point
What's
squeaky
in this
wheel
barrel?
gets the
Nothing.
kick.
Apparently nothing else in this room to
Full
loot.
plate and
There's another
packing
barrel. Oh wait, here's something.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
There's a chest, 410 gold.
Full plate
That's nice.
and packing steel.
Potion of magical blocking.
Butt kicking for
And
goodness.
Vidlaria, why don't we talk to this guy over here?
Troubled times are upon us.
Ender Sigh. It's time then, is it? Time for what? Explain yourself. My execution. What do you think? You're not with him, are you, though? No, I'd smell his rancid breath on you if you were. Yeah, we're not one of Tazok's lackeys. What's going on here? Aye, you're not. Well, this whole place is dirty to the core. That's what's going on. These aren't your ordinary bandits. They're part of the Black Talons. Part Chill, Chill being a demi-human band, mostly hobgoblins, led by that creepy smart one, Arinder Crush. There are others elsewhere, like that priest Mulhay, sent to poison the minds of Nashkel, set himself up as a kobold god, and returned with and kobold god returned, and legions of the brainless barking fools believed him, ready to do his bidding, till death do they part. Mulhay's dead, by the way. That's the trick, see? Crush and Taugost Kosane, leader of the Black Talons, both think he's getting orders from the Zents, and Tazok doesn't do much to discourage that particular line of thinking. But the Black Talons and Chill are bandit groups, see? They prey on trade routes, even though it says ply the trade routes. Maybe that's what he means. I don't know. Avoid the cities, and that's where they go wrong. I'm from the gate, and I can tell you, dead as leather, that the Zentarium aren't behind this. How can you be sure? A desire for silence isn't the only reason I wear soft-soled boots. I wear them so I can tell whose toes I'm treading on. I didn't mess with no Zentarium. I picked my enemies, and I messed with one group, and one group only, the Iron Throne. And right as rain, here I am, Tazok's personal prisoner. You do the math. The Iron Throne, huh? Where can I find them? Tazok's been making regular visits to Cloakwood, so that's where I'd start if I were you. There's some documents in that chest that might be worth taking a look at. Now go step on toes, alright? And you can tell them Ender Sai sent you. Alright, well, we set free Tazok's prisoner. Tazok isn't here. Apparently he's gone to Cloakwood, or is rather likely have gone to Cloakwood. Ooh. A nasty lightning bolt trap sprung on Vidlaria. Huh. He didn't give us that piece of information before he left. Anyway, 2,060 gold pieces. A few scrolls.
That's what you want.
Let's see, we took 12 points of damage. Oh! Another 6 points of damage. Okay, this lightning bolt was bouncing around the room. Vidlaria, go ahead and heal yourself.
Let's talk butt kicking for goodness.
Let's see, God, we need more room. Viconia, why don't you hold this potion and this scroll?
Cool. Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Cool ones up.
Okay. Okay, let's look at these letters.
Mullahay and Tazok have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Alright, and chapter 4. How fun.
I'm waiting.
Tazok, I hope that everything moves along smoothly. I've written to give you instructions from our superiors. I've been told that a small band of mercenaries might cause the Iron Throne some trouble in the future. You are to ensure that they don't live to upset our operations. Obtain the services of the assassin Nimble. He should serve you well. Deva Aorn. Okay. Well, we killed Nimble.
Not good.
Who is Dava Aorn? Not sure. Tazok, I've noticed that your shipments of iron have slowed as of late. Is it imperative that we receive another ton of ore? Step up your raids and get a shipment to our base in Cloakwood within the next week. We need to stockpile as much ore as possible before our ultimatum is given. Also, Saravok wants to know what has happened with the band of mercenaries. Have they been killed? You'd better ensure that they have been, as Saravok will not take kindly to any other news. Alright, so Tazok, who we thought was behind a lot of things, is apparently another lackey who works for a man named Dava Aorn, or Dave Aorn, not sure, who apparently doesn't want to upset Saravok. So this appears to be the chain of command here. Interesting. Well, Minsk, let's level you up to level 5. Alright. Saving throws all got much, much better. Thako's higher, and 4 additional hit points. It's not very many, which is too bad. What? He has 37 now. That's quite nice. Let's see, Garrick's about to level up. That's about it.
Yes, very well.
Let's head out. We do have a variety of things to sell now.
Tell me all about it.
We're a few thousand coins richer. There's not really much else to say.
Nothing to it.
We do need to get a sling for Imoen. That's for sure.
Whatever
And
you want,
now we need to go to Cloakwood.
if you say so.
The plot thickens, and we've spotted enemies. What's here? Hobgoblin elites. Okay, they're attacking Garrick.
I am at your
Why don't you
service.
cast... There we go. Excellent. Okay. There's only 2 of them, though.
Yep.
Imoen,
You're
run
a
back.
queer
You're not
I'm gone.
ready to fight quite yet.
I've
Okay.
done had enough of this way.
Let's see. We can pick up gold if they have any. Scroll of Friendship would
I'm
be
gone.
nice.
I've done had enough of this. This way.
As it is worth 50 coins. And we should be able to stack it. Yes, indeed. Alright,
Of course.
let's continue.
If
Back
that's what you
to
want.
Burgos to prepare for our next journey. More enemies. More enemies. What's this? A skeleton. Let's avoid these bears
Whatever
and
you
the skeleton
decide.
altogether. And just run. Kind of tired.
Nothing to it.
Vidlaria doesn't really want to be here anymore. She wants to
Very
continue her journey. Before Tazok
would
gets
you
word that the bandit camp's been destroyed by anyone we might have missed,
Tell me all
and
about it.
ditches the Sword
Not
Coast or some
good.
such.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Actually, let's head to the Friendly Arm. It's much closer. Alright,
Very well.
so let's get to the entrance.
Whatever you want, if you say so.
Shouldn't take too long. I'm not really sure if we're ready. We spent a lot of time preparing to take down Tazok, which is good, but we're not sure
Of course.
if we're ready to take on someone who might be even stronger. Although we are feeling pretty good about ourselves taking on, a bandit camp
If
by
that's what you
ourselves,
want.
just 6 people. We might have killed, I don't know, 30 folks, 40 people? Not sure.
Whatever
Quite
you
a bit.
decide.
The only bad part, and maybe good part in the end, is that Imowen has become a mage. So she's much, much weaker until she'll level up a few more times. That is something we need to consider. Anyway,
Nothing
let's
to it.
stop at
Very
the temple here. Actually,
What would you like?
let's go in the
Tell me all
tavern.
about it.
We need to rest and prepare the friendship spell and maybe
You must
identification.
gather your party before venturing forth.
Nothing to it.
I wonder if Khalid and Jahira would be impressed by us. Although they don't appear to be. Oh wait, there they are.
Very
Okay.
well.
Well, let's get
My
around.
inn is open to all who behave
The
themselves.
royal room, if you would please.
As darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Rather interesting. More, another dagger of bone. And someone wanting to kill us.
You're a queer fellow.
Imoen wakes us. Good morning, Vidlaria. Didn't sound like you slept well last night. Me neither. More dreams, I guess? Yeah, another dream. Do you wish to hear it? I do. More daggers and strange voices? Yes, I was in the bandit camp, and we relay our dream to Imoen. That voice scares me, Vidlaria. It sounds like it scares you too. That's good. I don't trust it. Not at all. Nope, I don't. You keep fighting it, Vidlaria. I'll help you, if I can. More powers too, huh? I guess so. Well, you just use them to do what you know is right. Grind like that. Me too. Guess it doesn't matter where they come from. Come on, I'll fetch you something to eat while you're, combing your hair or something. You're a wreck. Okay. We have gained the slow poison power.
Yeah.
Which, is kind of a niche, but
Just
rather
ask.
useful. Anyway, for our first level spells, let's go ahead and memorize the friend spell a couple times.
It's
Whatever.
been
And,
dreadful slow business
rest.
lately.
Alright,
If you
My
say
inn is open to all who behave themselves.
now let's see. Armor, chill touch. Okay, we can sell those. Grease as well. Jade rings. That too. We can sell all that. I didn't cast the spell. Oh well.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Anyway. Horror. We could give that to Imoen. Agnanzar's Scorcher is a level 2 spell, and we already have Melf's Acid Arrow, and Donnie here already knows it. And Horror is a level 2 spell, which I believe, should probably go to Imoen. We don't need this plate mail. So those two we'll save for Imoen. All those arrows we can still keep. Don't need these gems. Well, these are rings. More money in our pocket, right? Don't need infravision. Stinking Cloud. Well, Imoen's going to have the horror spell, so we don't need that. Potion of magic blocking. Immunity to all spells except those cast by the user. The effect lasts 5 rounds. That might be rather useful. Zircon gem. Let's get rid of that. Bloodstone gem. Goodbye. More gems. Studded leather armor. We won't be using that. Isle gem. Goodbye. Potion of fortitude. Medium shield +1 and a warhammer +1. No one is gonna use those for quite a while, so goodbye. I think Viconia, you had... No, okay. More arrows. Fire breath and oils of fiery burning. We're still gonna keep our hands on. Potion of perception is only usable by the thieves and monks. It'll be quite a long time before Imoen can use that again, so we're just gonna get rid of it. And we already have a robe of fire resistance. We don't need 2. We don't need a medium shield +1. We don't need the short bow +1. Don't need shield either. We don't need the friend spell. We don't need this gem. Need to figure out what that longbow spell is, though. Or this, not the spell, but the longbow is. I suppose she can learn these: blindness, color spray, protection from petrification. What else? What else do we have to sell? Sorry, folks. More troubles with friends. Anywho. We'll give the bow to Garrick. I guess that's it. Alright, so... we still have these bandit scalps. That's why I need to go to Burghost. We still have the necklace of missiles, which I never made use of. Although I suppose we did buy them to take Tazok down. So, I guess we'll still use them for that purpose. Okay, our familiar hasn't gotten any better. I don't think he's ever going to get any better. Let's give these scrolls to Imoen. Viconia, you look okay. Garrick, you need more bolts. Donna here, you need bullets. Okay. And Garrick, why don't you identify this bow? Longbow of marksmanship. Alright. Thalco +3, damage +2. Interesting. Is that better than what Minsk has? Thalco +2, damage +3. It's about the same, really. Minx doesn't really need a bonus to Thalco, to be honest. It is at a 12. I suppose it could be better. So, maybe. And Arrows of Ice. Well, I guess we'll sell the longbow then. Yeah. Let's give these magical arrows to Minsk. We have quite a bit of magical arrows. Imoen, let's try to learn spells you can use. Blindness, excellent. Color spray, excellent. Protection from petrification, awesome. You're a superstar, Imoen. Let's have blindness be your spell for the day.
My inn is open to all
Let's go
who
ahead
behave
and sell
themselves.
this longbow and this two-handed sword. Suppose we don't really need it. Yeah. Let's just get rid of these arrows. Why not, right? We have so many magical arrows, and only one person's gonna be using them. Let's just get rid of all these arrows. Let's give all the magical ones to Minsk. Why not? Okay. What could we stack together? Arrows. Okay. What are you? Arrows +1. Why won't you guys stack? You're both arrows +1. Oh, this game. Okay. Let's get rid of you. Put a stack up here. And give these last magical arrows to him. I guess we'll go ahead and sell this robe too. You need a sling. Okay. You need more stones. You need more stones too. Garrick, you probably could use more bolts.
Yeah.
Won't hurt to get them.
Dreadful slow business lately.
Right, who had something to sell? Oh yeah, okay, let's get rid of this mage robe. Stones, and a sling for Imoen. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy one more for you. One more for you. And one more for you. 2 more. Garrick will get you bolts if they're here. There they are. Okay, I guess it's good. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. She'll memorize Horror and Agnanzar's Scorcher on the next level. Maybe level 3 when she can actually cast them. Won't need this Oil of Speed anymore, or this Murky one. Who could make use of them? No one really. I guess we'll keep them on our quick slot, or maybe we'll just sell them right in here.
Just
My inn is open to all who behave themselves.
Will you buy these? Yes, you will. Excellent. Alright, so we're up to 16,000 gold.
very well.
Anyway, let's head to Brigost. Brigost.
Gather your party.
And then from there, we're gonna head to the Cloak Wood.
What would you
This
like?
group
Tell
shows
me all
promise.
about it.
Exceptional.
Right, Vidlaria. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Let's memorize 2 sleeps, 1 protection from petrification, and 2 magic missiles. That should be good. Rather wide array there. But magic missile is always useful. It's kind of like golden pixie dust.
Very well. Whatever.
The golden pixie dust of spells. It's almost too good. In fact, it is rather overpowered until you get to the point where everyone's casting a defensive spell that makes them immune to it. But I suppose that doesn't happen much in Baldur's Gate 1. It does happen every now and then. Anyway, let's go sell these bandit scalps. Maybe pick up magical weapons along the way.
If you say so.
The Jovial Jugular. Let's go there.
If that's what you want.
I guess after we sell this is going to be the end of this video. Who's waiting? Okay, apparently not everyone felt like coming along,
I'm waiting.
even though they should. It is rather important that
Whatever
we
you
all come
decide.
along,
Nothing to it.
but whatever.
Yes. Very well.
We're gonna be dying a whole lot less, I can tell you guys that. Just simply due to hit points. Although, Garrick doesn't have many, Viconia has gotten to an acceptable level. Nyx doesn't really have that many, to be honest. Imoen has, almost as much. He's only 1 behind. Anyway, Officer Vi, is that you?
Tell me all.
Can I
Yeah.
assist you?
You've been busy. Well, keep at it. Okay. Here you are. 850 gold. How nice. We're just a hair under 17,000 gold.
Nothing to it.
Still not much to spend all this money on.
Very well.
There is the crossbow of speed, though. You could buy that for Garrick. Would be rather nice. Although,
Whatever you want, if you say so.
it's not really necessary.
Mail, fetch me something to eat.
As, he primarily uses magic missile,
Of course.
and if he, runs out of that, then the fight's usually over and we can rest. Or just on everyday things, I suppose. It's not really all that much of a difference to be attacking
Life is glorious.
one more time. For Garrick, at
Yes,
least.
sir.
He only has a Thaco of 17, and he doesn't... that's not very high.
I'm waiting.
Anyway, this is going to be the end of this video. In the next video, we're gonna head to Cloakwood. Thanks for watching. Later, folks.